Welcome back. In this step we're going to be adding follower spawners and levels to our game. So create a new object and call it follower spawner. These are the objects that are going to be creating our follower enemies. Rather than just placing them on the map and then having them all come for you, I want them to come out a few at a time. And the only way to progress to the next level is going to be to destroy all the follower spawners. Think of them as like follower nests. They're creating the enemies that are coming after you. You can't go on to the next level until you wipe them all out. So place a few follower spawners on your layout. If you hold control and click and drag, you can duplicate the object you're selecting. And on our event sheet, we're going to add a new event to follower behavior. I'm going to keep the follower spawner code in the follower behavior group. And that event is going to be a system event that says every 2 seconds we want our follower spawner to create a new follower, and when that follower is created it's going to come after us. So have it create a new follower, make sure it's on layer 1, and let's test that out. A big problem here. If there are no instances of an object in your layout, then construct will crash. It can't spawn them from nothing. And because we deleted the last follower on this layout, we need to make sure there's at least one in there that it can draw from. So we're going to put this just outside our layout. It's the same reason we've got a water balloon at the top there as well. And we're going to add a behavior to this follower called destroy outside of layout in just a second. But what's this? They're going so fast and they're a weird shape. So deleting the last instance of an object will revert it back to its default settings. So we need to go back in and turn the speed down like we did before, copy the player size from the player sprite and paste it onto our follower. Good, everything should be back to normal now. And let's add a destroy outside of layout behavior to this as well, so that that original follower that everything is being copied from doesn't come at us straight away. There we go, we've got follower spawners, and they're creating an endless wave of followers to chase us down. Can all get a bit much. I think the key here is to line up your shots. Smashing. Now we need a way to destroy the follower spawners, and I don't want them to go down with just one hit in the same way the followers do. So we're going to create an instance variable for our follower spawners. This is a variable that is held by each instance or each version of the object we're talking about. So we'll call that spawner health, and I'm going to give it 3 health to begin with, so set the initial value to 3. And using an instance variable means that even if one spawner health reduces to 0, the others will still keep the health they have. Now we need to write a little bit of code to make use of that instance variable. So we're going to say follower spawner on collision with the water balloon. We want to reduce the follower spawner health by 1. So we're going to subtract from the instance variable. And because we don't want the water balloon to keep subtracting health every tick, we're going to destroy it as well. Now to make sure that the follower spawner gets destroyed when its health reaches 0, we just need to add one more line of code. And you'd think that would be in the follower spawner. We're going to say when follower spawner health is equal to 0, destroy. Brilliant. So now 3 shots on the follower spawner should destroy it. And we can go around and we can wipe out all these follower spawners. And this game becomes quite challenging. Now we're going to make a new level. This is going to be a level based game. So duplicate layout 1, rearrange it a little so all the follower spawners are on one side. And we're going to add an event that triggers our move to the next level. So in our systems events, we're going to compare two values, and the two values we need to compare are how many follower spawners are left, and is that equal to 0. So we use a bit of code here. We'll say follower spawner dot count, and that number gives you how many follower spawner instances are on the layout, and if that's equal to 0, we want to move on to the next level. Go to next layout. Let's pop that in our follower behavior group. So now if we destroy all follower spawners on the level, not an easy task, that was a close one. Good little run of shots there. Quite proud of that. One more to go. We move on to the next level. So from here you can add as many levels as you want, and we've got the real start of a game here. Levels, enemies, player movement, a way to defend yourself. Smash it.